Hello and welcome students to our channel to Avision SSC Bank exams. As you have been following our regular videos on English and every topic, we have so far completed 4 topics, verbs and the 3 tenses explained elaborately in 3 separate videos. Today I have brought a new topic for you students, so that your concepts get cleared, and as you can understand, the most vital questions in your exams are asked from error correction and sentence improvement and everything. So for those, whatever the vital topics would be there will be seriously dealt with and explained as far as possible. But before that, I want the students to write anything in the comments. If there's anyone watching the videos, whatever problem they have, they can also write, and how they are feeling about these videos, they can write here directly, okay, in the comment section. So let's interact and study. That will be more useful for you guys. So today's topic is, as you can see, noun and numbers. Okay, noun and numbers. So what does that imply? As I have already explained the intro about parts of speech, in the first video of the series, of the English videos series, I have given you introduction about all the parts of speech, because you have to know what are the functions that each of the part of a sentence they perform, what are the function of the words we use. As long as you get that concept clear, if you don't get that concept clear, you won't be able to find the errors and everything in the sentences, right? So okay, now today's video is about a little more about nouns. We will be studying a little more about nouns and numbers. Why numbers? Because see, there as I have gone through the papers, your questions, there are many questions asked from the exceptions of the singular, plurals, everything, whatever are there, you have. Okay, so let's start off. Let's start off with nouns, right? Okay, see, what are nouns? As that day I have told you, nouns are the names of usual and random things, animals, people, places, profession, anything. Okay, they are nouns. Now there are various see, the most common are common nouns. Okay, so cat, dog, tree, table, whatever are there, okay, they are the common nouns, because they denote to common items. See, we are not specifying any cat or specifying any tree or girl. We are just saying that okay, it's a girl, so this is a common name of a kind of gender. Okay, so this is a common noun. Any city, this word city, we are not specifying any city, we are not telling the name of the city. Okay, we are just telling that it's a city, so that's a common noun. Okay, next is proper nouns, which are the particular and proper names of places or a person or any other thing. Okay, that proper name. For example, see, Taj Mahal, we say we all went to visit Taj Mahal. Okay, so what is this Taj Mahal? This is the specific name of a monument, right? So this is a proper name, proper noun, and it always starts with a capital letter. Pay that attention. John, Rita, Bengal, Kolkata, Delhi, whatever examples are there. Oh, yeah. So moving on to the next one, we have collective nouns. Okay, now what are collective nouns, students? Collective nouns are, see, what does the word collective mean? Collective means more than one, right? So it's a collection of something. What do we say collection? Often students they have a habit of keeping a collection of what? Shoes, a collection of dresses, books, or headphones, anything, any fashionable items. So what do we say? See, this is my collection of shoes, this is my collection of headphones, I have my collection of spectacles, like that. So collective comes from collection. A collection means when you have more than one, suppose 10, 20, whatever, a mass, a group. So collective nouns are more than one. They are the names of a group, a mass, a collection of something. Okay, and that can be animal, that can be people, that can be related to any profession also. For examples, there are very the usual kind of examples I've tried to write here. Team of players, cricketer, footballers, like that. So yeah, this word team is denoting obviously more than one player, team of footballers. So and that team consists of more than one footballer, so it's a collection of footballers, it's a group of footballers. So you use the word team. Okay, then wolves, pack, we say a pack of wolves. Okay, so it denotes to a collection of wolves. More than one wolves will be said as a pack of wolves. Okay, then comes swarm of bees, so more than one bee. Okay, a collection of bees. Owls, also same, parliament of owls. Class of student, the usual thing you have heard, your teacher, like I am denoting you a class of students, right? So whatever your batch is, so it's a collection of students. A bunch of keys, a bouquet of flowers, a pack of lies. Right, a pack of lies means what? More than one lies, more than one lie. Sometimes when people lie, they don't tell you one lie. They tell you more than, they tell you a series of lies. No, lie after lie. So that is a pack of lies. Like that. So these are the collective nouns. Okay, the next one is important for you to understand and also know as many nouns as possible. That I'll explain why. First, let me tell what it is. It is abstract nouns. Okay, that means, what does the word abstract mean, students? Abstract means something which you can't touch or see, like a concrete in front of you. It's not a person. A person is what? A concrete person, right? You can touch and see a person in front of you. But but abstract things means, abstract is something which you have to think of. You can only understand them mentally, understand them only, you can't see them. So that can be only felt or grasped, but it cannot be touched. They too have their respective form of adjective, verbs, and nouns. Okay, and why I was telling that you should read as many nouns as possible, because that will increase your vocabulary skills. That will increase your vocab skills. And let me tell you, as you have gone through your English syllabus for SSC exams, there are almost 5 to 10, sometimes even more than that, number of questions about vocabs, right? About synonyms, antonyms, anything like that. So you must know the nouns, the abstract noun, the verb or adjective or other noun it comes from, and the related vocabulary to that. And trust me, you will get a lot. Each month, if you study, like each month if you study 10 abstract nouns and each of their synonyms and antonyms, 5 that will tremendously increase your vocabulary skills, and you will score a lot of marks from the English portion. That will guarantee. And again, I'm telling, if there are any problems, all the students who are watching you, please write in the comments whatever you feel about the videos. Okay, anyway, if you wanted to get it improved, you can tell me that. Yeah, so what are the examples over here? It's brotherhood. Okay, like so this word brotherhood means what? The feeling, or this the feeling of brotherness. Okay, close to brothers. This fraternity. There's another word for it, fraternity. Okay, fraternity, fraternity. Okay, then this is brotherhood. It comes from the noun brother. So the feeling, brotherly feeling, is denoted as brotherhood, and that is an abstract noun because obviously you can't see that, you can only feel that, understand that. Okay, the next is hatred. See, hatred, it comes from the verb hate. Okay, next is honesty. Honesty is an important abstract noun. That adjective, it comes from the adjective honest. Then belief. Belief is important. Don't get confused between belief and believe with a V, and just check and look out for the errors very carefully with because you have to know these differences. Belief is the abstract noun. The act of believing is belief, having a belief. No, believe. What are the synonyms? Faith, trust, anything, that belief. And the act of having that belief is with a V, believe. Right? That is believe. So these are the ones. Okay, there are many things which cannot be counted. Which cannot be counted. See, there are many now, obviously, like sand. Okay, those can also be called material nouns, as some people nowadays they have classified, right? Oil, sugar, they are also called material, but you can also count them under uncountable nouns. That's not a problem. But pay attention to the examples, because these are the portions from where your most of your questions are asked, right? Uncountable nouns are the ones which can't be counted, right? So knowledge, luggage, baggage. Knowledge is, we don't say many knowledges, right? I have gained many knowledges. No, you don't say that. We say I have gained much knowledge. That he's a person who has a lot of knowledge. See, we can, the formula of turning them into plural is that you can add words for that purpose, right? You can add words in order to make it plural, but you can't add s and make it plural in the usual sense. Uncountable nouns are never counted. Knowledge, luggage, baggage, we usually don't count them, no? That is a whole thing. Why they are not counted? Because these are things in whole. Knowledge is a whole thing which we can't divide and count. Language also, baggage also, scenery, furniture, news, work, music, behavior, whatever are there, these are all whole things. Music can't be divided, work can't be divided. News is, again, I'll tell you more about that in the next segment of numbers. Okay, bread also we don't count. We don't count pieces. We can say pieces of bread. That is correct. But we don't say breads. That is wrong. Stationery, electricity, and all that. So these can't be counted, and I have turned these into bold. Why? Because these are the usual examples which come in your exam. Okay, knowledge, news, work, music, behavior, equipment, electricity, furniture, all these are very important to pay attention. At least try to remember few of them so that you don't forget that in the exam. And if there are any errors or improvements in the exam, you can quickly do that. Now next we are moving on to the next segment of this. That is what? That is numbers. Okay, now what do you mean by numbers? See, in the sentence often there are some which we say as singular, right? That is a singular in number. And what does that mean? A noun which denotes one. Okay, it denotes something in single, that is one. Boy, girl, dog, city, mango, like this. Okay, so it denotes one boy, one girl, one city, one mango, dog, like this. But when we denote more than one, we say that as plural. Okay, we say that as plural. Boys, girls, dogs, cities, mangoes, more than one, as you can understand. But these are, it might seem that okay, why am I talking much about numbers, because these are easy for you to change, and I hope you already know the rules. Like now, for adding s to various words, right? City, like after removing y you should add ies. After mango you should add ens. Okay, not like boys and girls. Yes, so these rules you already know, but the thing is that the exceptions are most important, from where most of the questions are asked. See, as I said already, the uncountable nouns, talking of the uncountable nouns, we don't put an s to make them plural. Okay, always you have to remember this. We don't use an s. Without s we have to use other words in front of that to denote the number of that. Okay, we can say I have few work today. I have very less work today. That means what? Less work. Obviously, you can understand. But there is a lot of work today. We don't say, I have works to do. I have some works to do. No. We say, I have less work today. I have a lot of work today. I have some work to do today. Like this. According to this usage of words, you have to make the other people understand what is the number. But other than that, you can't add s. You can't add s to that. Yeah. So that is important. These examples are extremely important. The important equipment is damaged. There is a lot of work or less work. Knowledge is the greatest treasure of humans. He eats bread in his breakfast, like that. We don't say he eats much breads in his breakfast. We can say, we can add any words or write it accordingly so that it happens like that. Okay, we can only add yes. So I hope this will be clear. A lot of equipment, more knowledge, some bread, more bread. Okay, these are this is how we will use it to make it plural. Always keep that in mind. Okay. Now, some words have a singular form which are used in plural sense. Okay. Now, the meaning you have to pay attention to, and for this you have to know the meaning and consult a dictionary if you don't know any meaning, and remember according to that. Example, cattle. What is that? Now, it means a group of animals domesticated or for milk, meat, like cow, buffalo, ox, anything. Okay. Now, this word cattle itself means plural. The word meaning of cattle is plural, and it is an obvious fact that because it means plural, it will be used in the plural sense. We won't say cattle is grazing in the field. We will say cattle are grazing in the field, because are is the plural verb of be, right? We will say the cavalry are approaching the village. Infantry, cavalry, police, people, even that. Okay, we will not say one people is coming. People always means plural. Are the words like poultry, cattle, gentry. Gentry is, I should say, an old term, an old English term. So now gentry has replaced people. People has replaced gentry, because we now use people instead of gentry. Okay. Yes, so yeah. Mm, like there are some words, see, pay attention, some are plural in form but singular in meaning, okay? That is, for example, news. See, if you see news and you get confused and you think that okay, it means plural because it has s, that will be very wrong. That will be entirely wrong. News, the word is itself news. The form is plural, but its meaning is singular. We will always use singular verb with them. We will say the news is being broadcasted, or the news is on air. That is the usual term these days. The news is on air. Hmm? Like this. But the form of, don't get confused with the form of the word news because it has an s. It means it the usage is singular. After that, let us talk about the names of some diseases. Okay, names of some diseases like rickets, measles, mumps. Okay, that that is there. The names of some games, what are they? Billiards, draughts, darts. Okay, then names of subjects: mathematics, civics, physics, economics, ethics, linguistics, like this. These are all the name of subjects, right? We will say economics is her favorite subject. We won't say economics are, because this is not a plural word. This is not a plural word. The form is plural, but the meaning is singular. Obviously, it means a single subject which deals with economics. Like darts. This was asked in the exam also. Darts. It was given darts are being played by both men and women. Okay. Now the usual thing which students will think that okay, so it needs no improvement and the sentence is correct, right? But no, that is wrong, because darts is the name of a single game. It is the single game, right? The form is darts, but the game it is pointing to is just a singular sense, right? Darts is a single game. So darts is being played by both men and women. Yes, so the next one, let us move on to the next one. There are, see, some instruments, you should say, or machines. Okay, there are some machines or some instruments which are used in a plural sense. For example, see, scissors, tongs, pliers, pincers, scissors, like this. We always denote a pair of scissors, right? We don't say give me a scissor. No, we say give me a pair of scissors, because that is a plural. And I think this will be helpful in remembering, because they are always in pairs, right? This is a paired instrument, right? This is a paired machine. Spectacle is paired for both the eyes, right? Sunglasses also same thing. Tongs, pliers, trousers, um okay, like dresses. Dresses are always denoted in plural. Names of certain dresses like trousers, drawers, breeches, jeans, tights, shorts. Okay, these are the usual one. These are the usual things, but there are some others also which I should name. That is that some of the other words which use s along with it is, you know what, arms. Arms means ALMS. See, everything can't be listed in the PowerPoint. For that you need to listen to the video carefully and tell me if there are any problems in the comments. Okay, please do interact if you have to learn the things properly. Yeah. So arms, there is a word arms, not arms. I'm not talking of our hands arms. I'm talking of ALMS arms. There is a word. It means helping. It means charity materials. Okay. it means charity, the charity done. That is also not a singular word, that is a plural word. Alms, generally singular but used in the plural sense. Riches, riches also, see, riches. Riches, the sense is plural. Then eaves, anything. Then we come to some words. See, they have both singular and plural same. We don't change their form, and there are quite a few words of that. That is swine, sheep, deer, salmon, aircraft, spacecraft, series. Okay, these are the usual examples. These don't use an s along with it. Okay, series means these days you must be watching these series and all, TV series and everything. So web series, TV series, these are the usual time you use the use this word, but they don't have a plural word. Okay, they don't say series. Okay, we, because the word itself series, it means which is more than one, right? What is a web series? These are, it comprises two, more than one episode, right? That is why it is a series. TV series, that is, it has few episodes along with it, in within that. So this makes up the entire series. So you don't use any other, you don't make it plural, it's just that form of the word itself. Okay, then spacecraft, aircraft, they don't have much plural sense. Okay, we use the same form of word, we don't use an s along with it. The next and most important exception, or I should say thing to remember under numbers, is the next one, as and the final one which you are seeing, that I will also talk about in a detailed way. See, there are some compound nouns. Okay, under nouns you can also list that compound nouns which are there in our vocabulary. And what is that? I'll just give you an example. That is, for example, daughter-in-law. This word, daughter-in-law. What is the original noun over here? The original noun is daughter, right? But we have joined, or we have joined some hyphenated words along with that. Some hyphenated words, daughters-in-law. Okay, some hyphenated words which has made it a compound noun, and that is used to mean the separate things. Okay, that is, the wife of son is the daughter-in-law. Then 100 rupee note, some of these hyphenated words, they are all called compound nouns. Now the challenge is to form its plural form. Okay, the most of the errors which are made in this segment, because what is the usual rule and way you remember how to make plurals is adding s at the end of the word, right? Boy, boys, girl, girls. So you quickly add an s with beside that. Okay, but if you do that for daughter-in-law, what will happen? It will turn into daughter-in-laws, but that is not the correct one. That is not the correct one. What should be the correct one? That will be daughters-in-law. It will be daughters-in-law. Why? Because what is the main noun? The main noun is daughter. What is the main noun here? 100 rupee note. The main noun is note. We are talking of the note of money and not the amount of money. So we don't use 100 rupees notes. We will use 100 rupee notes. 5-star hotels. This is also important. 5-star hotels. What is the main noun over here? Hotels, right? Hotel. So we will add an s with it. It doesn't matter just because hotel and note are in the last part of the word, then you will think that that has happened, but no. For daughters-in-law also, I'll give you some more examples which are not written in the PowerPoint, but you have to listen to that. Commander in chief. What will be the plural? The plural will be commanders in chief. Okay. Why? Because what the main noun is commander. The main person talked about here is the commander. That is why. Stepson. Okay, stepson. What is the main noun? Son. So we will add an S with the main noun. Stepsons. Yes. Passerby. This is important. Passerby. What will be the will it be passerbys? No, it won't be passerbys. It will be passers-by, because the main noun here is passers-by. Who we are talking of, the one who pass by, right? So by is just joined along with that to indicate it more. Man of war. We will not say man of wars. That is totally wrong. We will say men of war. Okay, because the main noun is men. The main noun talked about is men. So that is there. Okay. These are the usual areas of exceptions which you need to pay attention to. I'll just quickly repeat through what are the exceptions of that. Firstly, you have to know the words whose form of singular and plural are both same. Okay, like sheep, salmon, aircraft, spacecraft. Okay, these are the ones the same, both the plural and singular have the same form of word. No adding and changing of vowels and anything. No adding s, nothing. The next is talking of a pair of instruments. Talking of some instruments which are always in pairs. Like for example, what? Scissors, tongs, pliers, pincers, anything. And some articles like spectacles, sunglasses. There are some dress with that example, like trousers, drawers, breeches, jeans, pajamas, everything. These, see, always has an S along with it, and we use it always in the form of plural. They don't have a singular form. Okay, there are names of subjects: mathematics, economics, physics, anything. Then names of the word news is there. Names of diseases are there: mumps, rickets, measles. Okay, then games. What are the games? Billiards, draughts, darts, anything. Okay, so all these, see, already have an S with that, and we will use a singular verb with that, because it's just the form of the word which is plural, but it does not mean plural things. It means singular things. Okay, it just means singular things. Okay, there are the collective nouns which are there: poultry, cattle, gentry, people, all these. Okay, we will not use any singular form with this. They always mean something which is plural. People means a group of persons. Okay, we will never say peoples, because we don't need to make it peoples. People already is in a plural meaning. Then gentry, cattle, all these. Okay. Yes, so these are the examples, and the last one, as I said, is compound nouns, which are very important. Compound nouns, because, and we always remember how we will change it to plural, or identify the errors if they are not properly changed in the plural form. The wrong plural form is given. The S will be with the main noun, that is daughters, notes, hotels, commander, men in war, that is men, that is man. All these are the main nouns with which we will add an S or whatever. The plural, which noun will be pluralized? It's always the main noun that has to be pluralized. It's not the other portions of the compound noun where you will add an S and make it plural. So the exceptions have to be properly kept in mind. You have to score most of the marks, and I believe that is enough for noun and numbers. I will appreciate any comments and anything which students want from me and how they want the videos to be. Okay. Yeah, thank you, students. Meet you in the next class where we will be coming with a new topic. And do watch all the previous videos because I have explained already tenses and the other one, which was verb. Okay, all the three tenses and verb, and including with this noun and numbers is the current one. I have finished doing it. Okay, thank you, students. Keep learning and do let me know if any doubts are there.